Let's talk about the fear. Where does it come from? Most of us didn't grow up speaking English. So when we try to speak, our brains panic. Why? Because speaking a second language is one of the most vulnerable things you can do. You're exposing your thoughts. You're revealing your accent. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. And we've been taught, wrongly, that mistakes are bad. But here's the truth, mistakes are the evidence that you are learning. Think about babies. When they learn to talk, they mess up all the time. But we don't laugh at them, we cheer them on. That's how your brain learns best. Through trial, error, and persistence. Let me tell you a story. I remember the first time I was asked to speak English in front of a group. I was in my 20s. I'd been studying for years, but still wasn't confident. The teacher asked me a simple question, and I froze. My mind went blank. I couldn't remember the word I needed. I started to sweat. My voice shook. And finally I said, I don't know. But here's what happened next. No one laughed. The teacher nodded and moved on. And later someone said, hey, I liked what you tried to say. That moment changed everything. I realized fear would show up, but I could speak anyway. Here's what I want you to know. Fear isn't your enemy. It's your guide. Fear means you're stepping into something new. Something bigger than you've done before. Neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman explains that fear activates the part of your brain that helps you learn faster. It's a survival response. So when you feel afraid to speak English, it's not a sign to stop. It's a sign that your brain is trying to level up. You are literally growing in that moment. Let's talk about silence. I spent years being silent in English conversations. I would rehearse sentences in my mind and never say them. And you know what I learned? Silence doesn't protect you. It only delays your progress. Every time you don't speak, you miss a chance to grow. But every time you do speak, even with mistakes, your brain gets stronger, your mouth gets faster, your confidence grows. There's a cost to silence. And it's too high. So what helped me finally speak? I stopped chasing perfection. I started chasing connection. I practiced in front of a mirror. Every day. I recorded my voice. Cringed. Then recorded again. I found a small group of people who didn't judge me. I reminded myself daily, I'm a learner. Not a performer. These habits helped me stop freezing and start flowing. You don't need to be fluent to speak. You need to be brave enough to try. If you're watching this, and you've been holding back, this is for you. Your voice matters. Your English doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. Every sentence you try, no matter how broken, is a step forward. Don't let fear write your story. Write it yourself. Out loud. One sentence at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this video spoke to you, if it made you feel seen, leave a comment and share your story. Remember, you don't need to be fearless to speak. You just need to be willing. You've got this. I'll see you in the next one.